Hey guys, so sorry about the technical difficulties, but we are gonna have to go, I can't go landscape, so we're gonna have to go up and down. So hopefully you can see me. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, we're gonna get started because this is 45 minutes, so I will go a little bit longer because of the technical difficulties, but it is a 45-minute flow, and we're gonna do lots of twists and hips, and we get started. All right. Okay. I need to take some deep breaths with you guys after that. I cannot figure out the settings for the landscape. It just won't let me do it. So good enough. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well. Let's start in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. So sit up nice and tall through your spine. Bring your hands to your thighs or bring your hands to your heart and close your eyes. Just take a moment to settle into the space wherever you are, into your breath, into your body. So let's take a couple of deep full breaths together. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, audible exhale. Good, big breath in. Exhale, sidle out. Releasing and letting go. Inhale fully. Feel your lungs full, grow even taller through your spine. Exhale, release, sidle out. Awesome. Let's connect breath and movement together. So inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Hands come together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen up, reach up, grow long through your spine. Reach up. Exhale, arrive, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, lengthen up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, sweep your left arm up high. Exhale, reach up and over to your right, lengthening through the left side body. So a nice lateral stretch here. Good, open your shoulder up, lift your gaze. Pull the rib cage open and breathe into the space you've created. Keep your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, sweep your arm up high. Exhale, twist to the left, looking over your left shoulder. Lengthen through your spine. And twist, detoxifying twist. Good, one more big breath. Inhale, unwind, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left hand, right knee. Inhale, right arm reaches up high. Exhale, reach up and over to the left, lengthening through the right side body. Pull the right shoulder back, lift your gaze. 3 big breaths. Creating space in the lateral line, your rib cage, intercostal muscles. Good. Inhale, lengthen back up, draw your belly to spine. Exhale, twist right, looking over your right shoulder. Grow long, create space. Exhale, deepen the twist. Good, unwind, sweep your arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let's do some seated cat-cows. So bring your hands to your thighs. Inhale, lift your gaze, draw your shoulder blades back. As you exhale, round into your spine, empty out your breath. Good. Inhale, opening space, chin lift, shoulder blades draw back. Exhale, round. Good. One more big expansive breath in. And exhale, round. Nice. We're going to come to downward facing dog. I'm going to just adjust the camera a little bit more. So find downward facing dog. Good. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, audible exhale. Good. Lift your heels high as you inhale. Lower them back down. Press your chest back towards your thighs as you lengthen through your hamstrings. Inhale, lift your heels high, bend your knees. Travel to the front of your mat. Step your feet together. Let everything go. Lengthen out the back of your neck. On your inhale, sweep your arms up high to the sky. Lengthen up, reach up, grow long. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. As you exhale, you're going to twist to the right. So keep your hips forward, soften your knees. Twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Draw the shoulders back and down. Push your right hip forward, left hip back. Look at your right thumb. Take another big full breath. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, open twist to your left this time. Soften your knees, push the left hip forward, draw the right hip back, shoulders back and down. Take a big breath into rotation. And all the way back. Now we're going to do some shoulder mobility. So rotate to the right as you exhale, and then bring the right arm down, left arm opens up, rotating to the left. So it's like windmills. Really trying to lengthen long, finding rotation through your shoulders, mobility. And do a couple more if you want to make it more fluid without stopping. Try to really find as much range as you can, rotating. Good, now we're going to go the opposite way. So right arm comes down, left arm forward. It's kind of like you're swimming, but also rotating thoracic spine as you breathe. Good, one more rotation. And all the way back up. Sweep your arms up high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, lengthen up, halfway lift. Grow long through your spine. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step back to plank pose. Lean forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the ground. Very slowly. Good. Untuck your toes. Big your cobra. Lift your chest off the ground. Draw your shoulder blades back. Exhale, lower. Plant the hands. Tuck the toes. Strongly press up to plank pose. Transition to downward facing dog. Take a big breath. Lift your heels high, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat. Bring your toes to touch and your heels slightly apart, and let's move into Utkatasana, chair pose. So draw your belly up and in, tuck the tailbone under and draw more weight into the heels, shoulders back and down. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you inhale. As you exhale, open twist to your right. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower down, halfway or all the way, chaturanga to upward facing dog as you inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, audible, exhale, side out. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through your hands. Plant your left hand down, reach your right arm high. Stack your shoulders and lift your gaze. Good, now we're going to take a half a step back with your right foot. As you rotate and turn all 10 toes to the right, roll onto the outside edge of your left foot. Do some lateral lengthening stretches. So inhale, lift your hips, reach your arm over your head with a palm facing down. Exhale, sink your hips back, reach back, look back. Good, let's do a couple more. Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, soften. Keep the left shoulder pressing away from the ear. Good, inhale, lift. Reach your hips up as high as you can so you feel a pull in your IT band and your glute max. Exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift. Plant the hands, walk your hands all the way over to the left foot for Skandasana, side lunge. Good, once you get to the depth of your stretch, turn the right hip, right toes face the sky. Left hand down, reach the right arm high. Good, take one more deep full breath. And bring it all the way down. You're going to move into wide angle forward fold. So straighten the legs, swing your toes in and heels out. Allow your head to softly lengthen out, crown of the head down to the ground. And then walk your hands back with the palms down, fingertips back behind you to get a nice stretch to the back line. Breathe. 2 big breaths, lengthening out. Awesome. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lengthen up, halfway lift, and then walk your hands all the way to your right foot. Square the hips forward, lower the left knee down, untuck the toes, Anjaneyasana. Both arms reach up high to the sky, and then just sink your hips down and forward, however low they can go, lengthening through the front line and through your hip flexors. Good, big full breaths. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, open twist to your right. Try to pull the shoulders back over the hips. And then sink the hips down even further. Take a big breath into rotation. Good. Now option to grab on to your left foot with your right hand for a quad stretch. Obviously don't force it if it's not there. You can stay in just lengthening through your hips. So maybe a nice quad stretch here. Good, slowly release the foot with control. All the way back up to your open twist. Revolve on your inhale. Reach your left arm high, maybe the right arm comes to the back of your left thigh. And then exhale, bring the left hand back down, right arm reaches up high. From here, tuck your left toe under, lift the left knee off the ground. Nice, now rotate the arm back behind you, and then bring it down and around so you can come all the way up to high crescent lunge. Good, big breath in. As you exhale, we're gonna open twist here to the right. So finding rotation and high lunge this time. Again, pulling your shoulders back over your hips, knee over the ankle, look over your right thumb if you want to challenge your twist all the way through your neck. Good, sweep your arms up high. Bring your hands together over your head. You're gonna find a back bend cactus, or find a back bend reverse prayer pose. So bring the hands behind your head, soften your back knee, and lift your gaze. 2 big breaths. Good. Straighten your legs and straighten your arms. Reach your arms up high. Pyramid pose as you forward fold. So both legs are straight. Pull the right hip back and down. Option, just take the left foot to step it down so the heel comes down to the ground. Get a nice hamstring stretch here. Good, lengthen as you inhale, deepen as you exhale. Good, step back to your lunge. Reach your arms all the way back up to lengthen up, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Step back to plank pose, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Big breaths. Letting it all go. Thinking about all the things that you need to detox out of your body. With intentionally releasing out of the breath. Left side. Inhale, left leg reaches high to the sky. Exhale, step your foot all the way through your hands. Right hand plants to the ground. Left arm reaches up. Stack your shoulders, lift your gaze. Good, big breath. Lift your hips up a little higher. And then take a half a step back with your left foot. Turn all 10 toes to the left. Roll onto the outside edge of your right heel. Good, inhale, lift your hips, reach your arm over your head, palm facing down. Exhale, sink your hips down, reach back, look back. 2 more times. Inhale, lift as high as you can, reach your arm over your head, bicep to the ear. Exhale, shift back, use your breath. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, inhale, lift. Plant the hands. Remember, walk your hands all the way over to the right. Skandasana, right knee bends, left leg extends long. So remember, when you get to the depth of your stretch, turn your left toes to the sky. The whole hip opens here. Good. Option just to stay here or take a deeper right hand down, left arm reaches up high. Good. 2 big breaths. And bring it down. Transition into wide angle forward fold. Toes in, heels out. And see upside down. Nice. Let's move into a twist. So walk your hands over to the right ankle. Pull yourself up and then left arm reaches up high. Notice if your right hip is down and pull it right hip back up. Good. And other side. Left hand, right ankle. Right arm reaches up high. And bring it down. Inhale, lengthen up, halfway lift. Walk your hands all the way to the front of the mat. Lower the right knee down. Untuck the toes. Anjaneyasana, both arms reach up high. Sink the hips down and forward. Good, take some deep full breaths into the front of your right hip. Good, opening space to the front line. Good, big breath in, draw your belly in. As you exhale, open twist to the left. Shoulders pull back and down. Maybe looking over your left thumb. Sink your hips down even deeper. Breathe. Option to stay here. Option for that quad stretch. Left hand, right foot. Maybe come down, maybe all the way down to the forearm. Just breathing into the front of your leg, your quadriceps. Getting a nice deep stretch. Good, one more big breath. Slowly rise, release the foot, come back to your open twist, sink the hips down more. Revolve, right arm reaches up high. And bring it all the way down. Plant the right hand down, left arm reaches up high, stacking the shoulders here. Then tuck your right toe under, lift the right knee off the ground. Good, now rotate the left hand towards going back behind you, down and hips forward as you rotate all the way up, high crescent lunge. Adjust where you need to. Standing open twist, so deep breath in. Exhale, open twist to the left. Pull your shoulders back over your hips. Knee over the ankle, right high heel is high. Twists are hard, I understand. Good, and all the way back to center. All right, here we go. Straighten your legs and bring your hands together. As you exhale, find a back bend with reverse prayer. Bend the back knee, lift your gaze, draw your belly to your spine, 2 big breaths. Good, soften that back knee more. And straighten your legs, straighten your arms, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold to your pyramid pose. Option to take a wide stance or narrow the stance by drawing the right heel down to the ground. Shift your left hip back and down. Lengthen as you inhale, deepen as you exhale. Breathe into your hamstrings. Good, one more big breath. You're gonna step back to your lunge. Reach all the way back up as you inhale and flow it out. Hands come down, step it back, lower down. Vinyasa. Downward facing dog, take a couple deep full breaths. Feeling good today. All the stress is gone from beginning of class. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, audible exhale. Sweep the right leg high as you inhale. Step your right foot all the way through your hands. High crescent lunge, both arms reach up high. Good. Inhale fully again, open twist to the right. Revolve, right hand to the left thigh. Left arm reaches up high. And then exhale, windmill your hands down. Bring your hips forward and come all the way back up. Same thing we did before. Palms together, reverse prayer behind the head. Just moving a little faster this time. Big breath in, lengthen up as you inhale, and then forward fold to your pyramid pose. Keep the left high heel high on this one. Good, come all the way back up. You're gonna step your left foot forward to one-legged standing Tadasana pose. Keep your arms up high, draw your belly up and in. Flex the toes towards the ceiling, knees 90 degrees. Pull everything up and in, take a deep breath in. Exhale, open twist to your left, towards your bent leg. Option to use your right hand to hold onto your knee if you need to. Good, and then option to maybe lengthen out the leg. Good, take one more big breath. And then you're gonna open your hip up, landing into warrior two. Heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Sitting nice and tall through your spine, tailbone tucks under. Pull your arms back behind you. We're gonna get the shoulders. So interlace your hands behind your back, glue your palms together. Inhale, expansion, maybe lift the clasp, draw the shoulders back, humble it down. Relax the back of your head, Reach the clasp of your hands off of your back. Release your head, your neck muscles by moving your head in circles. And breathe. Keep your knee bent over the ankle. Good job. One more big breath. And release the hands down. Windmill it all the way open. Reverse your warrior. Flip your palm. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the ground. Step it back. Lower down. Chaturanga. Flow through your vinyasa. And all meet back and downward facing dog. Good, inhale through your nose. Exhale, side all out. All right, here we go, left side. Left leg reaches up high. Exhale, step it all the way through. High crescent lunge. Both arms reach up high. Pull everything up and in. Stack the joints. Right leg is straight and strong. Inhale fully. Exhale, open twist to the left. Good, revolve. Lift the arm up high. Exhale, windmill your hands all the way down. Reset. High crescent lunge. Palms together, lengthen. Exhale, find reverse prayer behind your head. Bend both knees. Good. Inhale, straighten your legs, straighten your arms overhead for full prayer pyramid pose. Right high heel stays high on this one for a wide pyramid pose. Good. Reach all the way back up. Find your lunge and then step your right foot forward, one-legged standing Tadasana pose. Pull everything up and in, engage to create stability and balance. Take a big breath, squeeze your glutes, draw your belly up and in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, open twist to the right. Either use your hand to grab onto your knee or maybe lengthen out the leg long. Whoa. Good, one more big breath. Slowly release, step your right foot back, align your heels, warrior two. Sit down low, stacking the joints, open up the knee. Opening up the shoulders, bring your hands, interlace your hands behind your back. Glue your palms together as much as possible. Here we go, expansion, inhale. Exhale, humble it down. Try to bring your shoulder close to the inside of your knee as much as possible. Lifting the clasp of your hands and then release the back of your neck. Big breaths here. Check your knee. Good, 2 more breaths, you got it. Good, last one. And release the hands. Windmill open, warrior two. Reverse, flip your palm. And bring it all the way down. Step it back. Flow through your vinyasa. And take a couple of breaths. Maybe get a drink of water, wipe your sweat. Making sure you're still on. Take a couple of deep full breaths in downward facing dog. All right, let's do one more flow, but we're going to start it differently this time. So inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, travel to the front of your mat. Once you arrive, lengthen up, grow long through your spine. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Chair pose, Utkatasana, toes touch, heels slightly apart. Reach your arms up high. Sink your hips down, tuck the tailbone under, bring more weight. All right, and get to a prayer lunge. But first, we're gonna bring your hands to your heart, deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good, see if your hips and your knees adjusted. Bring your right knee forward, pull the left hip back. Look over your right shoulder, sit down lower. Now here comes the tricky, challenging part. So you're gonna lift your left heel off the ground and step your left foot back. Woo! If you want to challenge yourself, do it again. Step it forward, lift the left heel, step it back. Great job. Look over the shoulder. And windmill open to your open twist. Great job. Same thing. Reach your arms up high, palms together. Find a back bend with your reverse prayer. Good. One big breath. Straighten both legs, straighten your arms. You're gonna move into warrior three. So I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. So you're rooting down through the right foot. You can bring your hands to your heart, arms out in front or back behind you. So keep your left hip in line with your right. Kick your heel back, lengthen long through the crown of your head. So it's like a seesaw from the crown of your head to your heel. You're one straight line. Just make sure your warrior three doesn't look broken like this. So one long lengthened line. Good. See if you can come all the way up to one-legged standing Tadasana pose. Reach your arms up high. Lots of balance. Deep breath in. Open, twist to the left again. Inhale, pull everything up and in. Exhale, open up warrior two. Sit down low into your warrior. We're gonna do a lateral stretch. So reach your arm up high, grab onto your right wrist with your left hand, and then pull yourself open to the back. Big full breaths. Good, inhale fully. Exhale, bring your hands down to the inside of your right foot and heel toe your right foot to the right side of your mat. We're gonna come into lizard pose, but if you yogis prefer half pigeon pose, you're more than welcome to go there. So I like doing pigeon pose. We do pigeon pose so much that lizard pose is always necessary as well. So make sure the knees over the ankle, shoulders over the wrist. You can lower the left knee down, untuck the toes. And then option two, take it deeper. Maybe using a block if you have one to meet the earth halfway. Or maybe you can come all the way down. And we're just breathing, letting everything come to the surface, letting it all go. Notice if you have anything you're holding on to, clenching your jaw, if you're tensing up any muscles. And breathe. Great, take a couple more deep full breaths. I'm gonna go into a deeper hip stretch. So those who are in pigeon, just stay there, get a quad stretch. So those that are in pigeon or in lizard pose, come back into your hands, shoulders over the wrists. Lengthen as you inhale. As you exhale, you're gonna start to rotate towards your right knee as the left hip sinks down and the knee splays open as you come onto the outside edge of your right foot. So knee is splaying open to the right and your left hip is sinking down. And then use your right hand. If you want more, press the leg away, kind of pulling the leg out from the hip joint. This is one of my favorites. You can really feel it on the outside of your hip. Oh, it's the one really good stretch that can get that outside sensation. Good, sink your left hip down a little bit deeper, rotate more towards your right leg. Good, and slowly release. Good, tuck your left toe under, lift the left knee up, step back to plank pose. Take a deep breath in, and vinyasa. Pressing your chest back towards your thighs, root your heels down, big breaths. All right, here we go. Lift your heels high, bend your knees. Travel to the front of your mat as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen up, go long. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana chair pose. Toes touch, soften, bend your knees. Draw your belly to the spine, sit down low. Tuck the tailbone under. Good. Inhale fully. Hands come together, hands to your heart. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Now notice if your knees and your hips adjusted, adjust and align the knees, align the hips, pulling the right hip back and pushing the left hip forward. Lift your right heel off the ground and step your right foot back to a lunge. Option to stay there, option to challenge yourself to do it again. Step it forward and step it back. Woo. Great job. Now open up into your open twist. Twisting left over the left knee, over the left hip. Good, big breaths. And all the way to center. Same thing, palms come together, inhale fully, exhale, reverse prayer. Soften both knees, take a big breath here. Good, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. And pyramid pose. Good, reach your hands all the way back up. Preparing for your warrior three, bend back into the left knee. Reach your arms up high, draw your belly in. Deep breath in, exhale, warrior three. Bring your hands wherever helps you to balance. Kick your heel back, squeeze your glutes together, draw the shoulder blades back, lengthen out the back of your neck, reach the crown of your head. Good, big breaths. Keep the left foot rooted as you start to lift up into one-legged standing Tadasana pose, bringing the right knee with you. Stay focused with your drishti, somewhere that you're looking, staying grounded. Reach your arms up high, and then open twist towards the right leg. Options. Good, step the right foot back, warrior two. All right, finding that alignment, sit down low. Moving into that lateral stretch. Left arm reaches up, grab onto your left wrist, pull yourself open. Good, one more big breath. And release, bring your hands down to the inside of your left foot. Bring your left foot to the left side of your mat. Lower your right knee down, untuck your toes. Lizard or pigeon pose if you did it on the other side. Make sure there's that stacking first before you go to the depth of your stretch. Staying here for a couple breaths, releasing and letting go of all the tension in your hips. Using your breath with every exhale, finding a little bit of softness. Awesome, one more big full breath. And slowly come back into your hands. If you're in pigeon pose, stay where you are. Finding that deep hip stretch is one I love so much. Shoulders over the wrist, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate toward your left knee, sink the right hip down, splay the left knee open to external rotation, the hip, and come to the outside edge of your foot. Keep pressing the right shoulder, pressing away from the ear, and soften here. You can use your left hand to press the leg away to get a little bit more. Oh man, so good. Good. Sink the right hip down a little bit more. Not all the way down to the ground. You want to keep that line of tension in the front of hip flexor to lengthen it. Good, one more big full breath. And release. Good stuff. Lift the right knee off the ground. Step the left foot back. And vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths once you arrive. Okay, I'm going to move into some shoulder release. So draw your knees down, find tabletop pose. And just so you guys know, since I'm going to go a little bit later than 2 to make it a 45-minute class since it started late with the technical issues. All right, so stacking of all the joints. Inhale, sweep the right arm high to the sky. We're going to do this 3 times and the last one will hold. So exhale, thread, reach the right arm as far as you can to the left, reaching. Press into the left hand, come all the way back up. Use your breath 2 more times. Inhale, pull the shoulder back as much as you can. Exhale, thread. This is so good for rotation in the spine and shoulders. Shoulders for the front, opening up, and in the back of the shoulders, the rotator cuff muscles as you reach. This time, once you get to the ground, reach as far as you can to the left. And then left arm can reach forward for the first couple of breaths, or you can also kickstand your left leg out, and that just puts more weight into your rotator cuff muscles, into your scapula. I like it because it just really, I can feel the pull more. And if you want to open up to the front of your left shoulder, then wrap your left arm around your lower back, reaching for your right hip crease. So there's a lot of rotation happening. Good. Big breaths. And first, bring your left hand all the way back around. Left hand's in front of the face. Bring the left knee down. Press the left hand into the ground. Sweep the right arm all the way back up high to the sky. Oh, yeah. And bring it down. All right, 3 times on the left side. Inhale, left arm reaches up high. When you lift up high, reach back to your right, opening up. And then thread. As far as you can, reach to the right, pulling the back of the shoulder. Good, 2 more times. Inhale, press into the right hand. Sweep the left arm, open up. Exhale, thread. Reach as far as you can. Last one, inhale. Pull the shoulder way back. Open the palm to the sky and thread it all the way through. Shoulder and cheek come down to the ground. Once it does, press a little bit further. Reach a little bit further. Right arm can extend forward for the first couple breaths. Maybe kickstand that right leg over to the right. Sole of the foot stays on the ground. Breathe. Let it all go. Option to stay. Option to turn. Open the right shoulder, wrapping around your lower back. Oh, I heard some back cracks in my back in a good way. What do you feel in your body? Oh, so good. All right, bring the right hand back in front of your face. Bring the right knee underneath the right hip. Push into the right hand, sweep the left arm all the way back up. Oh, and all the way down. Good job. We're going to walk your feet forward. Come onto a seat. All right, bring the right sole of your foot to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Frame your shoulders to your left foot and forward fold. All the way down. Nose to your knee, breathe into your hamstrings. If you want to make this a lateral stretch, come up, bring your left leg to the left, and then reach your right arm up and around, opening up to the right side body, or stay into a hamstring stretch. Pull the right shoulder back. Good, and slowly rise, bring the left leg back in front, plant the right hand down to the mat, lift the hips, reach the left arm, stargazer pose, toes touch the ground. And release. Good. Other side. Hug in your left knee. Sole of the foot to the inside of your right thigh. Sweep your arms up high as you inhale. Frame your shoulders to your right foot. Forward fold. Janu Shirshasana. Really try to lengthen as you inhale, going deeper as you exhale. Good. Option to open it up, bringing the right leg wide, and then left arm reaches up and over to a side stretch. Good. 2 big breaths. Good. Last one. And release. Bring the right foot back in front. Left hand plants to the mat behind you. Lift your hips up, stargazer pose. And all the way back down. Oh, so good. So bring your legs out in front, bend your knees. Lengthen as you inhale, and then round into your spine. Slowly lower 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down to the ground. Pull your feet in underneath your hips. We're going to do 3 bridge poses. One's regular, and we're going to do a twisted bridge where you roll over your shoulder. It feels really amazing. So shoulders and spine. So first is a regular, so just lift your hips up, draw your belly in, squeeze your glutes, draw your chin up and away from your chest, maybe tuck your shoulders, maybe interlace your hands. Let's take 3 long deep full breaths here. And slowly lower. Release the lower back, windshield wiper. I'm gonna start on the left side so you actually can see what I'm doing, okay? So you're gonna lift your hips up to bridge pose. Then you're just gonna tuck the left shoulder under as much as you can and reach the left hand towards the right foot. So tuck it under and reach it diagonal towards the right foot, like you're gonna reach for the right foot. Good, now bend your right elbow. Right hand is gonna go up and over diagonal across your body. Watch how I roll over the top of my shoulder. I'm on the top of my shoulder here. I'm reaching for diagonally across my body, and then I'm adjusting my hips. Good, breathe. It's really intense, but it feels amazing. Reach for the corner, and roll off the shoulder. Rotate all the way down, hips down to the ground, windshield wiper. So if you really have really tight shoulders and they're impinged forward, it's really hard to get all the way over the shoulder. But if you can, see if you can roll over to the top of the shoulder as much as you can. All right? So try on the other side. Lift the hips up. Good. Tuck the right shoulder under. Reach the right hand towards the left ankle. Left hand bends. And then cross your body, reaching for diagonal for your right corner shoulder. Roll over the top of your right shoulder. Adjust the hips by reaching the right hip up. Press into the ground. Breathe. Good. One more deep full breath. Oh man, so good. And relax it down. Bring your feet wider than your hips and windshield wiper your knees back and forth. Hug your knees into your chest, give yourself a squeeze. And we're going to end in a supine twist. So hugging your right knee to your chest and extend the left leg long. Right knee gets a big hug. Pull the right knee to the right side of your ribcage to open up that hip first. Inhale fully. Exhale, use your left hand to guide the right knee over to the left side of your body, looking over the right shoulder. Nice. Now, if you have pretty good flexibility in your quadriceps, I'm going to show you my favorite. It's called a pretzel. So if you want to get a quad stretch, take your right hand and reach for the left leg, which is lengthened down, the one that's lengthened. Bend the left knee, reach for right hand, left foot, and then pull the right shoulder back down. Even if the knee comes off the ground, try to pull the right shoulder all the way down. So it kind of looks like you're twisted up into a pretzel, but it's called a pretzel. Breathe. Good. One more deep full breath. Pull your heel a little bit closer to your glutes. Pull the knee over as far as you can into a twist. And release. And hug the knees in. I sure did need this today. All right. Hope you did too. Right leg extends long. I always teach my classes in the studio, so I'm like, man, that looked great. I wish I could have done it too. Now it's time. I can do it with you guys. So inhale. Draw your left knee in, extend your right leg long, hugging your knee. And then draw the left knee to the left side of your rib cage, opening up the hip. Good, big breath. And guide your left knee over to the right using your right hand. Keep the left shoulder grounded as you look over the left shoulder for just a couple of breaths. And option to get a quad stretch, left hand, bend the right knee, which is the lengthened leg. Grab onto the foot and then pull it back down to the ground. And just let everything go. Every exhale, you're letting everything just soften and sink. Good, 2 more big full breaths. And release. Hug your knees in. Oh. Give yourself a squeeze. All right. Hold the squeeze to make the tiniest little itty bitty ball you've ever seen. Reach for opposite elbows. Draw your forehead into your knees. Take a deep breath in and hold. Squeeze all the love and release, Shavasana. We're just going to take a moment here to let it all go. Just taking a moment for ourselves in stillness, stilling the mind, stilling the body, quieting the breath to become normal. Let everything just fall away as you melt into the earth. Allowing things to let go. We did a lot of detoxing twists, so for the end of our practice, just release and let go what no longer you need to carry with you. Whatever that may be, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, like all the things you might be going through that you no longer need to carry along with the rest of your day and your weekend. Just have the intention to let it all go, come to the surface, shed away like a snake skin. Leave it on your mat. Find stillness in this time to go inward. Option to stay in Shavasana as long as you need to rest or as long as your mind will allow you to be still. Having some time for yourself. If you're ready, just take a big breath in as you lengthen your arms over your head and point your toes. Bend your knees, roll to one side. Find your way up to a seat. Close, bringing your hands to your heart, palms to your heart, just so you can connect in. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath move through you. And as we take the last full breath on this Friday, just allow everything that you no longer need to carry with you, detox, and empty it out through your breath. So having the intention to do so. Empty out all your old breath, releasing it all. Making room into the lungs. Biggest breath in, filling with your intention. Hold that breath in, take some more stuff that you want to release. Open mouth, audible exhale. Bow your head in honor of yourself, in honor of your practice, in honor of this beautiful Friday. Thank you all for showing up today and being here vertically with me. My name is Erin, and from the bottom of my heart, to the highest good, namaste. Please donate to our teachers at blackswanyoga.com/live. And again, I hope that you were able to see me okay, this vertical thing. Next time we'll figure out the horizontal issue. I don't know, we'll have to talk to the management and see what's going on with that. But thank you guys. Have a really awesome Friday and a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.